we hear from the greats all the time. It doesn't matter which sport it is. It could be baseball, basketball, football, hockey, you name it. We're gonna hear about that. We're gonna hear from the greats all the time, and they're always gonna critique the up and coming players, letting them know their thoughts as far as what they can do to better themselves, or if they just screwing off their talent, they'll let them know that as well. But it seems right now that you got a lot of these folks out here that's getting real pissy about the fact that people, these greats are telling them that, hey, you haven't reached that untapped talent within to get you to the point to where you can become one of those greats. Kind of like the Mamba mentality. That's right, guys. That Mamba mentality. Let's get into it right after the jump. Welcome back to Tomorrow League Sports Network with your host, Coach Walker. If you're new to the channel, please like, share, subscribe. That's right, guys. Subscribe to the channel. Also, don't forget, hit that notification bell so that you can get all upcoming videos and get all of the videos that I post online. I post regularly, guys. I do apologize. Coach has been down for a couple of days. He had an injury. He kind of jacked his foot up real bad, and it was... Hey, if you want to know the remedy that I use to get the swelling and the pain out of my foot, hey, leave me a comment below and let me know. And I'll put you up on mom's old school remedy to let you know exactly what you need to do. If not for yourself, if you're shorty, if they out there playing a sport and they twist or hurt their ankle real bad, what you can do to go ahead and get them back up in motion really quickly. But guys, don't forget, you can follow us on social media as well. The links are listed down below in the description. Don't forget, guys, subscribe to the channel. But let's get into this thing right now. We got the NBA players that have stepped out all over the place complaining about Shaq, comments to Donovan Mitchell. And the crazy thing about it is, it's not just the comments to Donovan Mitchell, it's comments to other NBA players in particular. James Harden, Kevin Durant, LeBron James, hell, who else is it? Joel Embiid, Simmons, Ben Simmons for the 76ers. Jason Tatum, the list goes on and on. Kyrie Irving, please don't let me forget him. I did say James Harden, right? Okay, but you get what I'm saying, right? So yeah, guys, you already know, yes, a lot of these NBA players, they kind of need a tissue. Some of these guys need a tissue because of the fact that when you have a great that's calling you out, trying to let you know that you have not tapped into that untapped talent within. And I'm going to use this ball player, for instance, before I get to my point, James Harden. James Harden stood up at the press conference, and you saw it in my previous video where he said, I gave the city of Houston everything that I had. I don't have anything else that I could possibly give them. Bruh, I'm going to tell you right now, the people in Houston, they need a refund if you gave them everything that you had. For the simple fact that, let me break it down for you. 2018 Western Conference Finals. You choked, brother. Y'all was up 3-1, and you allowed Steph Curry and Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, and Kevin Durant, along with the rest of the Golden State Warriors, to trump y'all from a 3-1 deficit to win that bad boy 4-3. Now, I'm trying to understand one thing. If Chris Paul went out, and Chris Paul is one of the guys that you asked for to bring in there to help you help you win, along with Dwight Howard, along with Russ Westbrook, and the list goes on and on. But the thing is, you got the player that you need, the players that you need. And then, not to mention, you had Clint Capella that was just balling out of his mind. And then y'all trade him to play small ball. But you want to leave Houston to go to the Nets to play under the same coach that wanted to play small ball in Houston, in which y'all could not win. Not only do I blame you, but I blame the coach as well. But this video is not about James Harden right now. It's not about James Harden. Donovan Mitchell is the guy that really kind of threw me off, because it's just the facial expression that he gave behind the comment that Shaq made about him. First, he said, hey, you are my favorite player, but you don't have it. And, Donovan's response was, I've been told that since I got in the league. And here comes everyone to the rescue. You got Rubio wants to send his tweet out to, hey, Shaq, man, he's a great player. Hey, man, leave him alone. He's been improving since he's a rookie. Then, of course, you got burner account Kevin Durant. He comes back with the, hey, man, you old heads always got something negative to say. Well, Kevin Durant, you sit back and hate on players that's already in the league. So I'm trying to understand, if I'm not mistaken, you and LeBron James are somewhat friends, and you're the one who said, man, I wouldn't want to play next to LeBron James. Playing with LeBron James is toxic. I mean, what about him is toxic? Talking about the people around him, the circus around him. I'm like, well, Obviously, the circles around him is working, or was it the words that Kyrie gave you that put you in that type of mindset? I'm just trying to figure out. But remember, son, you too had to run from OKC to go to State to win some championship. But I'll throw this one back at you as well. Who's the only NBA player that had a band of misfits that he was able to take to the daggone NBA Finals, even though they got swept? He was able to take a team there on his shoulders. None other than who? LeBron James. I rest my case. But let me get back to Donovan Mitchell. Yes, Donovan Mitchell, you are a phenomenal player. You're out here shooting the lights out, man. You're shooting the lights out on the court, don't get me wrong. And the thing is, Shaq wasn't trying to throw a slight at you. What he's trying to get you to understand is, yes, you're scoring buckets at a massive rate right now. But the thing is, are you making the players better around you? Are you making those players accountable for their shortcomings? Are you letting them know, hey, look, man, you need to get your tail in the gym and do a little bit more. If I'm in here busting my behind, you need to bust your behind the same. Are you taking those type of leadership, taking that type of leadership to get everybody engaged on, let's get this winning mentality and move forward? I see you out there. You're balling. I give it to you. But you know what? The thing is, it's not always an old head that's hating. Now, somebody like Skip Bayless is just a flat-out hater. I'm just going to be honest with you, straight up and down. If your name is LeBron James, he's going to run your name through the mud just because he has nothing else better to do. The proclaimed king, bro. Hey, Skip Bayless, I would love to see your old videos of you playing basketball. Matter of fact, I'd love to see your old videos of you playing any sport. But, hey, we'll say that for another day. My thing is this. We got so many guys out, so many of the young players out here today want to complain about older players trying to give them advice or tell them certain things. The problem is you guys don't want to listen to nothing because you feel like you know everything. Kevin Durant, you weren't this type of person where you felt as if you knew it all, up until you won a championship. Brother, so now it's like you feel like you got a Visa card just to say whatever you want to say for the simple fact that now you won a championship. Brother, let me break something down to you. They were winning them championships and Golden State before you got there. But this is not a diss towards you because I think you're an excellent ball player as well. My only problem is the fact that this mannerism that you guys have as far as someone is like you don't want to hear nothing nobody has to say, but everybody's supposed to listen to you. I mean, I sat back and listened to you and Kyrie with this we have a 7-Eleven talk or we have a GOAT talk. I'm like, bro, really? I mean, you slight the next man, and the man's still playing. Or better yet, you slight players, period. And I'm just like, here we go again. But when it comes on your doorstep, you're pissed off. But guys, this is not, like I said, my message to Donovan Mitchell is this. The old heads are just being honest with you, brother. Like I said, even myself, we came up through that. We didn't have social media like many of you guys have right now where you can sit back, use your burner accounts to say whatever it is you want to say on a slick disc, anything like that. And I'm almost for certain you've heard Shaq tell you that you're one of his favorite players. My thing is this. Just like Kobe, and a lot of you look up to Kobe. All y'all hollering about Mamba mentality this, Mamba mentality that. This is the thing. Kobe shot 2 air balls, right? Excuse me. Well, he shot more than 2 air balls. But when Kobe shot them air balls, you had folks in the NBA that was clowning this behind. And they would say, oh, man, this kid, where did he come from? Why, what's going on? Why this? And they gave him all that scrutiny. That man got his behind in the gym and he went to work. And the work that he put in the gym, he came back and he put that work on the team. He started holding people accountable. Donovan Mitchell, Shaquille O'Neal is trying to get you to understand, hey, it's time for you to hold your players, your team members accountable. There's nowhere in the world Gobert should not be a daggone walking double-double 20-10 a night every night. There's no way that shouldn't happen. No way. There's no way, because there's gonna be nights where you're not gonna be able to shoulder the load, and you'll see it as time goes on. But guys, I'm gonna leave it alone. I just want to put that out there because, like I said, there's been athletes that have taken the criticism much further worse than you, and I mean it's high time that you got players that's in the league now that want to slick diss folks on the low. Whenever they get a chance to send out a shot, they send out their shot. But then when people are directly speaking, everybody's upset. We got burner accounts. We want to say negative things about people however we want to say them just for the sake of, because I'm still trying to understand. And Kevin Durant, this is to you. I want to understand, excuse me, not just Kevin Durant, but James Harden as well. What is it about Westbrook that now all of a sudden nobody wants to play with him? That's my question. Because the guy go out there and leave it all on the court every night. Even on the nights when you're off. That's my only question. If somebody can answer that for me, please leave me a comment below. But until next time, guys, if you like the content, please like, share, subscribe. Also, you can follow us on social media. The links are listed down below. Guys, don't forget, subscribe to the channel, like these videos, share these videos, comment on these videos, and hit that notification bell to get any and all videos that I post up online. And remember, guys, be that one and lead.